Good afternoon, everybody. We are going to start the press conference with an opening statement from head coach Jeff Kamen. Then we'll open it up to questions for the media for both Coach and Justina King. Coach, go ahead.
Yeah, not what I expected, to be the outcome, but proud of the way we responded to not starting out great, but I'm proud of the way we responded in the second half. Like we've been talking, we're doing some great things, but we still got a lot of work to do. But I am proud of the effort in the second half. So,
questions.
Hi, Coach. Your team has been excellent at home this year. I believe you came into this game 7-0. What do you think has led to this much success at home, and what do you think happened today?
I think our ability to be focused and ready, to compete, on a night-to-night basis. I think we've been pretty consistent with that. I thought coming into tonight, it would be the same. And for some reason, we just collectively, I don't think we had the same, energy, enthusiasm. I wouldn't say they weren't playing hard, but we weren't as in tune to competing at a high level. When you're playing a team like Davis, and it's anyone, right? But some teams may not make you pay as much as others. I think most teams in this conference will, but Davis is a championship level team. A lot of times, you have to learn. You can tell your team, 1,000 times, like, listen, don't look at the record. But it's tough to really understand that. And I think most of our kids do, but I think collectively we weren't prepared to play at a championship. We got to play at a championship level every night. When you're as good as we are and we're competing at the top of this conference, you're going to get everybody's best shot. They're going to be focused. They're going to prepare at a high level because they know that they're in for a game. So if we aren't at that level or even to another level where they have to match us, it's gonna be tough, and this team makes you pay for it. You make a mistake, they make you pay for it. So I just don't think for some reason, we weren't as prepared to compete from the jump. Once we got down, if we play with that type of energy, I know everyone says missed shots, but it has nothing to do with that. It's how you approach the game. So I thought for the most part, we consistently approached the game at a high level. And then tonight, win or lose, we want to have the same, focus and attitude, as far as competing. And we will. It's a learning process. We're still in the driver's seat, but, we can't get complacent.
Like, you're similar to what you were saying. Do you think today is simply just a bad day, or do you think this loss has any stemming from this loss has any long-term concerns?
No. I think, we're old enough. Jay's been here a long time, right? We've been through the battles. We've been through the wars, right? We know how good we are, and we know how good we could be. And some crazy stuff happened. The kids, the long three, in the first half, we have a loose ball, and it ends up in their hand, they get a layup. Ends up in their hand, they get a wide open three, right? It happens. So I think it was a combination of, it wasn't our night to a certain extent, but we try not to use excuses, and we felt like we could have at least competed a little harder, a little better, and have a little more focus. So I thought it was more us, but give Davis credit. They're a good team. I don't care what their record says. They have everybody back they have one person, a guard. That's not that, but they're a good team. They dominate this conference. Okay, so we have to, make sure that we come in every night playing at that championship level, because that's what it's going to take to win this conference.
Thank you.
Hey, Coach and Justina. So you talked about it, how from the get-go, you guys, Davis kind of took advantage of you guys. What was during halftime, what was the message to the team? And Justina, how did you guys come out differently? Because you guys, offensively, performed better in the second half of the game.
We just knew that wasn't us in the first half. Simple, we just got to be who we are and compete, and we weren't doing that. And we talked about that at halftime, and so we came out differently, and we're more prepared.
Coach, do you have a message for the team to motivate them at halftime?
Yeah, they know. The bottom line is that's not who we are, right? No matter what happens out there, right, we have to show them who we truly are, and that has to be all the time, So, we talk about it every day. It's not a secret, you know. But sometimes they have to be reminded, you know, and I think they do a good job of policing themselves and holding each other accountable, and they don't want to let each other down. And, you know, they went out and played for you know, each other in that second half. So, yeah.
That's all I got right now. Yep.
Okay, thank you guys
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you, Lindy.